You know who's not losing though?
Who?
The Houston Rockets. I'm stealing all the segues.
Man. So shit off
Stealing
today,
the segues, bro.
Hey, Zo is potting, man. Look, Zo, he in his bag now. He been doing his research. You know, he been figuring how he gonna do his thing. He doing his thing.
Y'all hear it?
Hey,
6 in a row.
Houston.
6 in a row.
Houston.
Impressive.
2 of those wins are over the Kings without De'Aaron. 1 of them is over the Lakers without AD. Those feel important, but they've been playing good basketball nonetheless.
They've been playing good basketball. I was checking them out against Denver. The announcer throughout the game, at least 4 or 5 times, was like, "This looks like a team."
Yes.
This looks like a team.
They do,
I'm
bro.
like, go ahead. Just be excited.
Hey,
And
look,
it was
so nasty.
I said to watch. I said, watch out in the group chat. And they did beat Denver last night. I wasn't expecting that shit, but I was just saying, keep a close eye on them. So I've been watching them. I know y'all really haven't. That was one thing I wanted to see because, you know, we were all big on Udoka. We just knew he was going to change it right away. And then the guys they brought in, you have to go up from what you were last year. Like, you have no choice. Like, but I really like how they look. This might sound crazy. Listen, I'm going to go off the rails. They're going to fight for a 10th spot of the play-in. I think so. I like how they look.
Start off like this.
I think they can.
Be possible. Towards the end of the season.
Right. I've been watching their games, and like we said, one was our Fox, but that's still, you know. But the one against all these big games were in Houston. So they beat Denver in Houston. They beat the Pelicans in Houston, the Lakers and Sacramento in Houston. I don't know what the other game. Who was the other games? Let's see. Who was it? Damn, it ain't gonna pop up. When the season
Charlotte
started
as well.
Yeah, Charlotte, Sacramento twice, Golden State.
Nothing wrong with winning on your home court, though. Wins a win.
Oh yeah,
protect yours.
Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, they started off 0-3. Orlando, Spurs, Warriors, and the Spurs only lost by 4. They got blown out by the Magic, but I really like how this team looking. My man, how you say his name? Sengun been hooping.
Alperen Sengun.
Sengun been hooping.
I don't know that for any reason.
You've been practicing that one just so you won't mess his name up. I'm with you on that.
He hooping though.
They all been hooping.
19.4 points per game. He's shooting 60% from the field.
Yep.
Crazy.
6 assists, 8 rebounds. I mean, I just like how they use him as like their little offensive hub. They give him all those little post touches, and they're comfortable with him passing the ball. Obviously, he's a great passer, but it just employs so much more movement for the team. You can have Jalen Green come around on handoffs. You can have Fred get little dump offs for threes. Dylan Brooks is going to always want to unload it, who is also shooting 53%.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Yes.
And got to put some respect on this man's game this year.
Hey, Jalen Green is shooting 40% from 3 as well. That's good for him. Jabari shooting 36%. Who else? Because look, right now, you got Fred at 17. Go ahead, my fault.
He's still giving out, Fred, 17 points, 8 assists. He came in there.
Efficiency can be tricky with him, but they needed a point guard, and he's doing that.
Yep.
Just the crazy thing.
Jayshawn Tate.
Yes.
His role, he's always been a fun player, but his role, like those scrappy role players on bad teams, it gets ugly. When you actually have some more talent around them, it only makes those guys better. They're going to not have to touch the ball as much on offense. They can just do their thing. I mean, Tari Eason's kind of that same player. So they have a good mix of Londale's a solid little backup center. Like they have a sturdy rotation.
Very sturdy.
Enough really
where it's kind of balanced. Is it a great rotation?
No, it's not.
It's not the best.
But these are a lot of young dudes who are going to take steps. All of them.
Aaron
Holiday coming off the bench, that dude is solid.
No, they got. I like their mix of guys. I like how they look like a team. I like their sets. They I can see communication. Even on the defensive side of the ball, like they're not the best, of course, but just having someone like Dylan Brooks and Fred will play D, that helps they're going to be talking like on a string. That's going to help with Sengun, who's like a fucking traffic cone, as Jonah would say. He is, though. He was last year for sure. Like, he wasn't playing. He was getting dunked on left and right.
Nice blocks yesterday.
He's young.
He's young. So
those questions, I'm not gonna like. Yes, I'm gonna have questions with their defense, with him anchoring their defense in the future. But they're figuring it out right now. I'm not worried about that in the slightest right now. They're trying to figure things out.
Very young.
Players can get better on that side of the ball. Like 2-3 years from now is going to be such a different team. You don't need to have those criticisms with a young team.
No. Yeah. You don't even go over the top. Yeah, you don't at all. That's something you learn. You get the heart for that shit. Like, time for guys. Yeah, like I'm not gonna overanalyze mistakes by a young team. I'm not gonna do that because they're gonna be growing. And I don't even think it's out of the question of them fighting for a 10th spot. Anything can happen in the West.
I mean, I think Portland and Utah are for sure under them. That's 2 teams already. The Spurs have Wemby, but
he'll sit some games. They'll drop some just losing anyways.
Yeah, like
you never know with the Pelicans. You never know. Sure. Right now with the Pelicans, you don't know what the fuck going on with them.
Speaking of the Pelicans, Larry Nance is injured now, so that's another player.
Ooh. So there you go. So
they got a nice 7 players on the injured list right now. You can have a nice little starting. Oh yeah,
CJ with the lung issue.
Trey
CJ
Murphy,
McCollum. Man, they got so much happening.
Alvarado can help you out.
Yeah, there's so much happening.
Yeah, nice little starting unit on the injured list.
They have their draft pick next year. Shit, they might just pull it.
Do they?
I would think so.
We'll dive in next.
Yeah, we'll dive in. We'll dive in about them. But I really like the direction Houston is going. And Udoka got these boys looking like a team. Like
Jeff Green.
Yes.
Solid vet who got a little bag over there.
11 minutes. 15 minutes he's getting over there. 7 points a game still.
Had him a nice little revenge game against Denver too.
Yeah. He was playing.
He got a revenge game against half the teams in the league.
He does.
Hey, Jeff is holding it down. He's like 36, 37?
That's about right.
Had open heart surgery.
That's crazy.
His career.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Brian calls him Uncle Jeff and they're the same age.
Was it either against the Cavs or was it over Braun when he had that ridiculous corner 3, opposite corner? I don't know if it was a 3, but I know Jeff Green hit some crazy ass corner shot on the opposite side of the inbound on the Celtics.
I was about to say,
he probably did. When he had he's on the Celtics, he was always ready for primetime games against the Heat. He was always ready for that shit.
That man has a body on like every team. He is dunked on so many people. Just
shit, he had some last year. like,
right?
Yes.
What are we doing?
Y'all got anything else about these Clippers? These Houston Rockets?